Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota, Tim. Welcome to the campsite. We got the Q1200 that's up to over 300 degrees. We're going to put a steak on. Got the fire ring. I'm talking rain like I've never seen in Florida today here. I had to clean all this up. There was mud and leaves off the trees. It was amazing. Everything is wet. I don't even know if I can sit in this chair. There's a nice big gravity chair right here. I know I can't sit in it. It's soaking wet. This one right here that my daughter's loaned me. But we're all mic'd up. We've got the fire going. We're going to go grab a steak out of the house now. And I've got a steak that is very interesting. A lot of you guys out there that know meats, by the way, check out my new toy. How come it's not working? Oh, I turned it off. That's why it doesn't work. I turned the automatic motion detector off. It's a new little motion light to light up the stairs for me and stuff. All right, let's see if I can get you up here a little bit. Show you what I got cooking. Let's see what the rock is. I can't get anything right. Everything's, there you go. Check out this steak I got. This is called got it at Walmart here in Dawsonville, Georgia. It's called a Wagyu, W-A-G-Y-U, beef. Lots of marbling. I Googled it on Grok, and it said it's not the official one that's in Walmart, like the Japanese kind. It's very expensive. But if you want something buttery, tender, delicious, grab one. So $28 a pound. This particular steak was $23. And we're going to open it up right now. And here's another one of those lights I've got. It's a USB, or you can put 3 AAA batteries in. Little magnet, and you can set it to on or automatic. Has a motion detector. I was going to put one on each door, light up the steps. Somebody walks around, it lights up. Maybe I'll put one in here. I don't know. I got 2 of them. Got it at Walmart. Comes in this little box right here. And it's got a little USB. No batteries are in it, but it's fully charged with, but if you want to put AAAs in it, you can do that. Got a new garden hose today. Told you I was having an issue with some green water I saw in the toilet, so I got a new garden hose. I discovered that my hose actually had algae building up in it from the sun. So let's open this steak up, put it on a paper plate, and stick it on the grill, which is already good and hot. And then go out there and sit down. You want to look at my back, do you? Man, I'm telling you, you have no idea how hard it rained. I was in Walmart. Everybody was waiting at the door. No one could get to their car. One guy actually made a video, but I didn't post it. He went out with an umbrella, and he came back. He couldn't make it. It was sideways, wind, thunder, lightning. He just couldn't do it. All right, so let's take a look at this steak. Smells fine. Let's go put it on. It's not really room temperature, but what are you going to do? Let's put some salt on it. Oh my gosh. I was like, where'd all my seasoning go? When I drove, look, everything's over here. Oh my gosh, I forgot about everything. Here's some salt. Pink salt left over. It's not my red one, I have that too, and I bought some of this pepper. Where is it at? Well, let's put this Montreal on there. That's good enough. We don't want to ruin the steak by covering it with a bunch of seasoning. Let's just see how good it is. And let me get my new tongs out, my long ones, and we're gonna head out there. All right, I've got the steak out here. I haven't put it on yet. This is that light they sent me for a review. Check this out. and it lights up the area here. I can turn these up, like if I want a little more light on the subject there, turning out that way. Let's do that. There's the fire. Let me see. Got the fire here. I think I have something I can sit on that I won't get too wet over here. Let's turn this light on too. I'm going to charge the e-bike so I can ride it tomorrow. My daughter probably wants to ride it. I'm going to put this here and put you guys right here. I don't know if you can see the fire. Let me see. I'm going to be too far away from me, but I'm all mic'd up, so no worries. We're figuring this out as we go together. Oh, that's so good. Get it? All right, I got to remember to check that steak in about 5 minutes. Can you see me okay? Everything is wet. I'm telling you. I'd prefer to sit in that chair there, but it's just, that thing is it's a big fat soft cushion, and hopefully it'll dry out in the sun tomorrow if it's a nice day. So when they get ready to take it home, I'm sure it will. So let's talk about the future. My daughter and I talked on the phone earlier on her way back from the football game. I think you wanted to see the fire. And this is just so wet. Ah, gosh. Need a paper towel or something. So I'm using Grok, that AI assistant, and he's asking me, his name's Sal, like, you know, where do you want to go? And he can tell you about all the RV parks, how much they cost, everything you want to know, even low bridges, if you were taking, you know, getting off the beaten path, the freeways. It knew how tall my Flagstaff was and everything. This Grok is going to be a very big help in everything, especially this trip. It can give you prices, it can give you names of RV parks, things to do in the area. I mean, it's just incredible. So I've all but decided, of course, you know, you can't believe a damn thing I say. I've all but decided to, I need that, you know what I can do? Hang on, folks. Don't give up on me, folks. We got this. I got a better idea of lighting. You're not gonna believe what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you something, you're gonna love it. Isn't that cool how you can still hear me inside the camper here? Hey, audio's everything. I know one thing, I don't have to run my air conditioning right now. Turn that down. Look at this. This came with that light, as you know, and it also is a tripod deal. And I'm going to do this. I know you can't. I'm going to put a light. Look at this lighting. This is amazing. I'm going to put it on the pole here and light me up so you can see me. But I have this big light pole here. What a fidgety video. Gosh, and this thing is still wet. I've all but decided to do what I've never done before. I think I don't want to go all the way to Yellowstone or Moab. I mean, what am I going to do? Red rocks, arches. I'm in the peaches right now, baby. And the fall leaves and Kentucky, the Carolinas, Charleston, Lexington, Chattanooga, Knoxville, Nashville. I've already talked to Grok about all these places, and there's RV parks everywhere. Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Cherokee, the Asheville, and I can each day get to one of these points and stay a couple or 3 days and do that kind of a trip. Because if I decided to go all the way west, I pretty much don't have to, just stay one night and drive again. But if I ever want to get there, I can't be staying a long time at each place if I ultimately want to go to Moab or Yellowstone or something. And Moab, while it was cool with the 4Runner, I don't see, and the weather is not really cool there yet, what I need to go there for with this rig. I've got a 4-wheel drive. That's always interesting to me, to do some off-roading, some overlanding. Yellowstone is limited on the camping within the park, so you have to drive from in Jackson or outside one of the park entrances over in Cody, which is cool, or over in Idaho. And each night you got to get back, and it's geysers. It's majestic beauty too, of course. I'm not, downplaying it. I want to see it all. My daughter just went and told me, and I'd love to go, but I don't have a passport, is she just took a trip to Niagara. They flew into Buffalo, rented a car, did it for 2 days, flew back to North Georgia here. And she was telling me that you got to have a passport because the most beautiful part of Niagara is in Canada, and I don't have, but I'm going to procure one. As you guys know, I was doing that about a month or so ago, and I was looking on the wrong site. She says, I will help you. All you have to do is go to CVS, get your picture, put the paperwork in, and wait, and it'll come. And it doesn't take forever like it did a few years back, I guess, when everybody was trying to get one. I don't know. But I'm not going to pay for an expedited, but I would like to go to Niagara Falls. Never been there. That'll finally get me north of North Carolina and go somewhere. But for this trip, there's RV parks and stuff right outside of Nashville. Then you can dehorse, take the truck, go into Nashville, see stuff, daytime, nighttime, mostly daytime. All these places that I can go and see and make some videos. Today, I don't think I got cheap on you. One, I've needed a nap since yesterday. This is going to be oh my gosh, my steak. Well, let's see how we're doing. Looks all right. It looks fine. I did put the grill down to low, and it's only been 6 minutes, so that's fine. Don't let me forget, don't let 5 minutes go by, pull that thing off. So, banging around all the, like, make Tennessee, Kentucky, the Carolinas, more Georgia. Grok was talking about in mid-September what temperatures and things will be like at different places. There's this amazing, or not amazing, but a very popular RV park in Kentucky called, I don't know, Lexington Horse Park, Kentucky Horse Park. It's right off 75. I saw a video and it didn't look all that special, but it's got like 250 sites. Maybe there's something to do around there, see the horses or whatever. Oh, this is what I was saying. I didn't get cheap on you. I've needed a nap since yesterday, but today, after I went and got a new garden hose and these little lights and messed around, worked out at Planet Fitness, took a massage. Oh my gosh, that was so good. I got to Walmart and the skies opened. I mean, I thought Florida could rain. Good Lord. It rained yesterday too, the day before up here. But tomorrow, I guess the system's going to go on by. It's supposed to be great. It's supposed to be great. And that'll be great. I'm not complaining, but I wasn't able to go drive around and see anything, like Dahlonega or Helen, which is a very short drive from here, and video it. I've been there 100 times, but I was going to go. And then tomorrow I've got company all day with my daughter and her husband, so we'll be sitting right here, spend all the time I can with her before I go off and do all this traveling. But at this point, I'm kind of decided to stay in the Southeast, you know, the Smokies and all that. All the things I said I wouldn't do. You can't believe a damn thing I say. And when I'm all done, you know, it's not going to take me a week to drive it back cross country to get back to Sarasota. And I still hope to do most of the month up here, all around, several spots. So this vlog here will definitely be like an old vlog, like, hey, this is where you started. Remember in Georgia? And we're going to go to all these different places, hopefully. And you can be there in the same day and kick it a couple of days, go around, take some drives in the mountains, you know, really chill out. Sounds really good to me. Do stuff like this. You know, you can get these campgrounds. I've got that America the Beautiful Pass. It should be, and fuel costs on this side of the country are better. Brock even pointed that out. So I, you know, it's kind of the way I'm thinking right now. So, and like I said, it's not the destination, it's the journey. and more than just the campgrounds, but getting out, like my daughter talked to me tonight on the phone saying, you know, going and seeing the places around. There's so many beautiful places. Just driving, you'll just discover. Just take a drive. You know, we'll go out together. We'll go out together, you and me. So, you know, get ahead of all that Apple Festival that's coming in October, Oktoberfest. This place up here would be gridlock. And, you know, it'll be fun and worth coming. I did it last year, or year before, but I don't want to, you know, get trapped into the campgrounds that are full and different things like that. So I'm right in I think September is a good month. I think it's really fortuitous. It was already been very fortuitous to get this spot that my daughter couldn't take advantage of. And everything's working out good. I think the steak's ready, right? Let me go get my temperature gauge. I'll pause the video. We'll take a temperature reading of it, get some glasses, and see what's going on. So I got a real plate and my gauge. Let's take the tongs and pull it off of there and look at it in the light. Tongs, the temperature gauge says it's 77 degrees out here. Perfect. 122, 120, 118. Needs a little more. Let's turn it over and give it another couple of minutes. We're looking for 125 to 130, and it'll still continue to rise as it rests. I'll put some butter on it when I go in the house, and just eat it. No garlic, nothing fancy. No baked potato, no sides, no vegetables. Just eat that steak. Put on some Grit TV. It's great having the cable. Another thing about my TV, it comes away from the wall. You can swivel it, you know, like in hotels and stuff. And I noticed that my TV looked cockeyed. I said, what the heck? You know, the bouncing. And there's actually a little snap-in groove that a barrel-like washer snaps into. But for the life of me, I almost broke my TV in half pushing it against the wall, trying to get it in. And I could not do it. I even took some gun lubricant I have, a spray can of lubrication, and put it on the little thing that it snaps into and on the little barrel sleeve, and to no avail. So I said, I know what I'll do. I'll take a knife and excuse me, I got the hiccups now. I'll shim it, I'll cut, I'll widen it just every little bit. I wanted to still stick in there, and it worked. I took a little piece off, and I was able to push it in, and I heard it snap really good. And the TV is now perfectly level, and it still can do this way, But I don't need it out and away from the wall, and especially when traveling. And it's been like that every time I move the trailer. Now I've never had it in there, and so now I've fixed that. But it is nice having that hotspot that I have on T-Mobile and all the LG channels and that digital antenna on the roof that gives me those. I have so many channels. I got free Netflix, Apple TV. I got all these things so I can watch. And what do I watch? I watch the air channels with Grit and Grit Extra. Well, let's take another look-see at her. See how she's doing. Turn this thermometer on. And again, it says it's 75 out here. Let's give it a look. I got 117 there. Whoa, whoa, buddy. Wouldn't that be hell? Got 127, 126. If I want a medium rare, this is what I want. Checking it all over. One more time. Got enough holes in it now to... Yeah, it's continued rise. It's done. So I'll bring it over and show it to you. Turn this off. Turn the thing off. Let the steak rest a minute. I'll show it to you. Here, let me show it to you like this. You like that? Yeah, let's get the juices coming out of it already. So we'll just let that rest just for a minute, and then we'll go in and eat. Put that on my lap. I don't want anything to get on it. I want to unscrew that propane bottle. I want to thank Police Don again for this rescue grill cleaner. It fits right inside the Q1200 when I fold it all up. Also, I have another subscriber that he likes to rub it in. He bought that grill, that color, for $10 at a garage sale. And he sent me a picture tonight of some ribs he made that looked amazing, all drawn up on the bone, and he put the sauce on them and everything. Cut them in like quarters. They looked really well. I don't know if he did any pre-cooking or pre-boiling, or if he just put them right on the grill. He didn't say, but they looked great. He said, "I'm so glad you talked me into buying this Q1200 for $10. I paid $300, you know, with the table I have at home that it sits on. But I don't regret it because I've got one too. Heck, I didn't see anything used on Facebook or anything. He goes to these garage sales, I guess, and found a deal. Well, good for him. Let's go in and have a steak and watch a couple of westerns or a little bit of one, and then I'm ready to hit the bed. I mean, my eyes are red. I'm tired. I wanted to sleep today. I did not want to go to the gym. I almost talked myself out of it. And then it started raining, and I said, oh. When I got back, I was sequestered in there, and I turned the TV on, and I did nod out. I dozed off for like 5 minutes, but I wouldn't go get in the bed, and that's what I should have done. So I'm gonna hit it early tonight. I don't think it's gonna rain anymore, but my luck it will. So I'll have to come back out and put the tarp back down and secure everything in the back of that truck so it doesn't, you know, I mean, that rain today, if it rained like that on that stuff, everything would be waterlogged. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. We'll make some more conversations tomorrow regarding the trip. I may end up going to Alaska. You don't know. But kind of what I'm thinking about, at least for this first part of the journey, there's no reason to leave the southeast and the mountains and just decent air. It's good weather. See some trout streams, and I want to take some hikes. You know, there's these really cool mountain trails. Like my daughter took me on one. I wish I was staying a couple more days here. You know, she has to work though. That I could do something with her and Eddie. Maybe I'll catch them. You know, we'll talk about that tomorrow on the way back. This is a sandy, kind of a muddy area here. I'm hoping it dries out really good tomorrow, so I can sweep it and prepare tomorrow late to fold all this up and get it in the back of the truck to move on to the next destination. Because what I want to do is crush it. Folks, this is an amazing steak. I'm gonna go get more of them. I hope I can find them. Oh my gosh, look at this. It came out perfect. Oh, wow.